Shamrock Printing, dedicated to providing high-quality printing and graphic design solutions. Located at 82 South 3rd Street, Newark, Ohio. Fast, reliable, and local. Screen printing, graphic design, banners, and so much more. Owner-operators Ace Winters and Jonathan Boyer go above and beyond to provide their customers with the best service, knowledge, and professionalism that only a local business can provide. So before you go to that other print shop, go to shamrockprinting.com today, or give them a call, 740-349-2244, or find Shamrock Printing on Facebook, and be sure to tell them that Ant-Man sent you. Paul's nightclub, located at 901 South Broad Street in Lancaster, Ohio, has it all. For over 30 years, Janine Cunningham and a friendly crew at Paul's have been serving patrons with the very best local music and carry-out in the area. Everything you need, all in one place. Next time you are in Lancaster and want to go to a place that makes you feel right at home, be sure to stop at Paul's Nightclub and say hi. Check out some awesome local music and grab yourself some carry-out. 901 South Broad Street, Lancaster, Ohio, 43130. Or call 740-215-4805. Hey, what's up, Music Familia? It's about that time of year again when you start to get that urge to want to show off your summertime bods.
Say what?
But before you do, let me ask you this. Are you modified? It's an easy answer. Go ahead. I'll wait. Time's up. No, not even close. But let me help you out. Go to richregal740.com or call 740-205-7503. Located at 737 North Columbus Street in Lancaster, Ohio, Rich and the crew at Modified Studios Tattoo Gallery have been providing safe, sterile, clean, and beyond professional ink for over 15 years. I'm not just a spokesperson, I'm also a client. After hitting my 6-year sober date, I wanted something special. Honestly, I think half the battle was finding something that was going to have lasting memory. I brought my picture in, and Rich gave it more life on my arm than the picture had itself. So do yourself a favor. Book your appointment today, 740-205-7503, or go to richregal740.com today. Mention AntmanVs before your scheduled appointment and get 20% off. Get out there and make it pop! Make it pop! Get modified today.
Cold Cock American Herbal Flavored Whiskey. At Cold Cock, we believe life is about taking your shot. It's about sharing your soul with the people who care to listen, not selling it to whoever will buy it. At Cold Cock, we also believe fine spirits are truly about celebrating the greatest moments in life with true friends. And that's what we strive to put into every bottle of Cold Cock American Herbal Flavored Whiskey. So here's our best wish to whatever you raise your glass for. Take your shot. Cold Cock American Herbal Flavored Whiskey. Must be 21 to drink, and please drink responsibly.
Hey, what's up, fam? I got a question for you. Do you like barbecue? I mean, like real barbecue. Slow cooked for hours, seasoned with only the best ingredients? Then check out Lynettes Country BBQ. My man Larry's been barbecuing the best meats for over 25 years. Lynettes also does catering for any major event. So the next time you want quality barbecue and you don't want to pay an arm and a leg, call Larry and Lynettes Country BBQ at 740-304-5303. For more information on details and locations, check them out on Facebook at Lynettes Country BBQ.
Hey, this is Brandon.
And this is Barab.
We're 8 Pound Pressure.
And you're listening to AntmanVs.
Woo!
Oh, what a double play!
Let's see it.
That'll be the day. Kings and world leaders. I'm gonna sing it.
Cause I get things cooking. You stare, you...
How long you drama?
Don't you dare change that station.
Feel the power.
AntmanVs. Starting now.
Music Familia, brand new AntmanVs. Hope you guys are ready for tonight's show. I was hanging out at Carolina Hemp Company today. Demo day. Demo product day at Carolina Hemp Company today was epically awesome. I got to hang out with Sean and Cheryl and Miranda and Kelly and all the local people that come in today, man. It was awesome. And I hopefully you got a chance to stop in there and check them out today as well. I want to give a shout out to Shamrock Printing, Ace Winners, and Jonathan Boyer, my dudes over at ShamrockPrinting.com. We got some brand new merch coming in the coming weeks. I'm excited for this. Paul's Nightclub, Janine, down there at 901 South Broad Street, Lancaster, Ohio. We are working with Janine and the local health department to get that venue opened up so we can get some music going on. I want to give a shout out to Lynettes Country BBQ as well. My man Larry Trimmer holding it down for me with that awesome barbecue from all over the place. He's all over the place this summer, man. And going into the spring. Around the curve. What's going on, Jason? How's it going? I want to welcome everybody to the chat room. What's going on, David? What's going on, Crystal? What's going on, Chuck? Everybody, let's get started. Tonight's show is going to be epic. We got some new music. New music. I love it. And we got some new topics to talk about tonight, man. I don't know if any of you are OSU fans, but it looks like college football's back, NFL's back. Oh, how I never realized how much I missed sports until I didn't have it for like 4 or 5 months. It's crazy. Yeah. So, was I on the wrong chat? Sun Stealer, what's going on, man? And, I don't know, so we had some stream key changes, which I think in turn changed some, I don't know, we're working on it. We got a brand new show, brand new kind of setup tonight. Let me know what you guys think about it. I added my third screen over here on my right shoulder, hanging out with that tonight. Oh, man. Oakland. What? You're fired. Just kidding. Hey, the Browns and Bengals are playing tonight, man. I'm like old versus new, kind of, right? I don't know. My vote's on Burrow. Really, honestly. Brand new music right now, The Lonely Ones. We're going to throw this at your ass. This is called Flash. I think you're going to know this one.
Okay, I'm corny, all my songs are super boring. I'm like Macklemore on crack if he smoked it till he was 40. I'm a racist, I'm a sexist, I try too hard to be cool. I'm a clickbait rapper, I pay for all of my views. I got white privilege leaking out my eyes when I cry. And I'm always shedding tears, cause it's hard to be white. My girlfriend writes my raps, I hope I never get dumped again. I hate the libtard, so I must be Republican. Now my Gucci is fake, I got this Louis on sale. I'm a snitch like Tekashi, so I will never see jail. I look just like the mumble rappers that everyone hates. I braid my hair like a girl and put tattoos on my face. Yeah. Why do you keep talking about me? Everything's been said. All that hating isn't healthy. You might end up dead. They call me a loser, say I suck. Tell me I'm ugly, well so what? You're so stupid, are you drunk? Say it to my face and I'll kick your butt. They call me a loser, say I suck. Tell me I'm ugly, well so what? You're so stupid, are you drunk? Say it to my face and I'll kick your butt. Kick your butt. Okay, I'm corny and whack, I'm horrible trash. I'm the worst rapper alive and I'm ignoring the facts. I try too hard to be edgy, my bars are garbage, you win. I'm 100% pure grade A Colombian cringe. And if rap was a game you could play with your friends, I'd be the SoundCloud rapper boss you fought at the end. Look, I'm so thirsty for clout that I'd slap my mama for fame. I'm 30, but I look like I'm your grandfather's age. I'm like Joyner Lucas Corny had a baby with logic. The doctor dropped it on his head and said, that's a Tom McDonald. I smell like MGK just ate a burger and farted. And my face tattoos look like I fell asleep at a party, retarded. Why do you keep talking about me? Everything's been said. All that hating isn't healthy. You might end up dead. They call me a loser, say I suck. Tell me I'm ugly, well so what? You're so stupid, are you drunk? Say it to my face and I'll kick your butt. They call me a loser, say I suck. Tell me I'm ugly, well so what? You're so stupid, are you drunk? Say it to my face and I'll kick your butt. Kick your butt. Retard loser, you're so gay. You're so corny, you're so lame. You're unhappy, so you call me names. Been the same since 7th grade. Angry, sad, and full of hate. Take it out on me cause you're in pain. They call me a loser, say I suck. Tell me I'm ugly, well so what? You're so stupid, are you drunk? Say it to my face and I'll kick your butt. They call me a loser, say I suck. Tell me I'm ugly, well so what? You're so stupid, are you drunk? Say it to my face and I'll kick your butt. They call me a loser, say I suck. Tell me I'm ugly, well so what? You're so stupid, are you drunk? Say it to my face and I'll kick your butt. They call me a loser, say I suck. Tell me I'm ugly, well so what? You're so stupid, are you drunk? Say it to my face and I'll kick your butt. Kick your butt.
Yeah, that's corny right there from my man Tom McDonald. What's going on, Music Familia? So, yeah. It looks like to me that we need to get some birthdays out the way. I'm thinking we do. I really am. So I'm going to give a shout out to Chantel Schaefer right now. Happy birthday. Richie Randall turning 45 today. Happy birthday, brother. Craig Bishop, what's going on, buddy? Happy birthday to yo ass, too. My man Brandon Emery holding it down. 32 today. Happy birthday, buddy. Terry Perrin, happy birthday, man. 55. Still looking good. Still rocking that shit. What's going on, buddy? Pat Garrett looks like 45 today. Kat Stallworth, what's going on, Kat? Hope all is well with you. And Curtis Brookins today is 31, man. All these awesome people are the Music Familia. I love you guys. Thanks for doing what you do and supporting the fool over here, AntmanVs. I appreciate y'all. So it's been fun today, particularly. We've been hanging out, doing all kinds of fun stuff, man. And I was lucky enough to hang out at Carolina Hemp Company today. And I know I was talking a little bit about it when I opened up the show, man. But, so I come across these over there, Liberty Brand Hemp. Now, I want to just be clear. I am a kid at heart, like, all the way. I never want to grow up. I'm always going to be a Toys R Us kid. And this particular gummy bear right here, they're hemp fruit chews. Let's be clear about this. 500 milligrams total in a bag. 10 milligrams each, right? And we've had these for a couple days now. And I'm doing one in the morning. And I'm doing one at night. Now, you know, so that's about 20 milligrams. That's it, right? And I have to tell you, also, while I'm doing this plug as well, I'm a huge honey freak. Absolutely. Like, I love honey. I love organic honey. I love, like, all kinds of stuff. And Colorado Hemp Honey, you can pick this up at Carolina Hemp Company. I happen to have here the Lemon Stress Less and Ginger Soothe right here. I also happen to have a pack of CBD honey hemp sticks right here. Now, if you're a tea fan like me, you have no problem snipping one of these and just dropping it in your tea, man, and having one of the most relaxing experiences of your life. If you're a flower person, then I'm going to automatically suggest John Snow. The reason why is because John Snow is a particular awesome strain from Carolina Hemp Company that not only tackles your anxiety, not only tackles your mindset, but it also helps with stress, chronic pain. Like, I could go down the list. All I'm saying is that you need to at least go in, talk to Sean and Cheryl, and have a conversation with them and be real about what you really have going on physically, mentally, emotionally, all of it. Because these hemp products that I'm promoting and that I'm, like, forcibly pushing, because I want people to feel better, man. From somebody who was at 3,200 milligrams of pills a day. 3,200 milligrams of pills a day. I used to smoke 1.5 ounces of marijuana a month by myself. 1.5 ounces. Do the math. That's like 4 to 5 bowls or however many joints or whatever you look at a day. A day! At some point, you're like, man, where did the time go? Like, I just gone, you know? Like, gone. I had no idea. It wasn't until I found Carolina Hemp Company that I really started having a better quality life. Sleeping better, feeling better. More importantly for me, honestly, and I'll be completely real with you, the real thing for me was that I get to be a better quality father. I get to lay on the ground and play with my kid where I couldn't even get down on the floor and play with my kid before. I love the roughhouse with my kids, man. I love playing and being dad and getting down, you know, but it got to a point where my back, I have herniated disc issues and I have a bunch of disability issues. And yeah, you know what? It doesn't cure it and it doesn't, like, knock it all out, but I am sociable. I'm tolerable. I'm able to function, and that's exactly why I stand behind Carolina Hemp Company. If you guys have any questions, concerns, go over to chc-columbus.com. Let Sean and Cheryl know that I sent you, and they will take care of you, man. Great people. Get yourself educated. If you're afraid of trying anything, if you're afraid of smoking, if you're afraid of the gummy bears, if you're afraid of the honey, if you're afraid of any of this stuff, go get educated. It's the smartest thing you can do. Learn and then try. Or try and then learn. Either way, you're not going to lose. What's going to hurt you? 5 minutes stopping in there. Or calling there. Or doing whatever. Go to the website. Educate yourself from your couch in your pajamas if you're nervous about going in there and feeling pressured. It's not like buying a car. It's like taking care of your health. I don't know. Also, we got some brand new merch coming out, man. I have a brand new website. I haven't launched it yet. MFP4Life.com is coming soon. We're going to get some brand new merch out there. We're going to get us some crazy new stuff coming from Shamrock Printing in the coming weeks. I want to hear from you what you would rock, whether it be a hoodie, a hat, shoes, I don't know. We'll figure it out. Message me on Facebook. If you're not friends with me on Facebook, add my ass. I just cut like 1,500 people off of my Facebook page. I'm down to like 3,900. I'm about to axe some more. Some people really thought I was joking when I said I'm going to cut my friends list. You have to, in this day and age, man, you have to cut the fat. If they're not helping you, if they're not communicating with you, if they're not, you know, doing the damn thing, then you need to, you know, make a decision, man. Will Smith said it best. If you can't ride in my car when it's dirty, you're damn sure not going to ride in my car when it's clean. And I'm a firm believer in that, man. Firm stuff right there. So we got a whole bunch of music from all over the place tonight, man. I'm super stoked about this. We got the birthdays out of the way. We got horoscopes coming up at 10 o'clock. Make sure you guys get those in. We played some Lonely Ones. We played some Tom McDonald. What's going on, Eric? Welcome to the show, man. David says, I go to the ortho on the 23rd. If they don't do anything for my pain, I'm calling Sean. Man, you know, so I went out and did a Facebook Live video while I was at Carolina today, and it doesn't do it justice, man. I've looked at it 9 times since I did the video. It was a Facebook Live. It was the lowest, to my standards, the lowest quality promo I think I've ever done. And I was, because I felt rushed because I had the kids and the wife and I had everybody there and there was people there, and I didn't want to take away from what was happening. A lot of people were getting educated and a lot of people were getting actual quality healing today. And I'm coming back. We're doing a better one. I promise. So let's get into this, man. So going along with the new music, you know, we're going to start in our own backyard tonight, man. And I come across this band, and I was an instant fan of these guys. And this band is called Dust Lane, all right? They're alternative, and they're out of Mount Gilead, Ohio. And you're going to want to check this out, man. This song is called Headfire, and I'm telling you, man, like, it's different. But it's exactly what you'd expect from my show. You ready for this, man? Let me see some thumbs in the video there. I don't want you to see no thumbs down. I want to see some thumbs up. Let's go. Let's get this right now. This song's called Headfire, Dust Lane. Let's go. Yeah. That's some old school stuff, kind of, you know what I mean? It kind of gives you that old school feel, you know? Takes you back to the back seat, the cassette player, the 8-track, the long hair, White Rain hairspray. Good shit right there, right? Oh, man. So we're hanging out tonight, man, and we're going down the list, and I couldn't wait. I got this Colorado hemp honey right here, the ginger smooth right here. Just playing with this a little bit while we're jamming out here. Carpe Diem String Quartet out of Columbus, Ohio. So this is alternative indie jazz contemporary classical crossover. Yes, it's a thing. If you don't believe me, Google that shit. It's a thing. And it's pretty awesome, you know, and I really didn't know what to, like, say about it. When I played it, when I was listening to it earlier, I was like, I almost didn't play it at first, but I was like, no, you know what, man? If I'm gonna endure it, you're gonna endure it. You ready to check this out, man? This is called Dishwater Blonde. This is about 5.5 minutes or so. Great stuff, man. Check it out.
I see a monkey the way that we used to. He's got his hat in his hands. She's staring at her shoes. The spirit's talking, but her body's standing in the way. The spirit's talking. We were thieves under them blankets, like magnetic poles, pulling out the poison from deep within our souls. I was a blind man, reading your body like braille. I was a blind man, I thought I heard you say something for your own way.
Hey, this is Brandon.
And this is Barab.
We're 8 Pound Pressure.
And you're listening to AntmanVs.
Woo!
Music Familia Production, world premiere.
Then falls the sky. Then Falls the Sky with Scars right there. Some killer stuff from the guys and girls, by the way, and girls. Hanging out live, Ant-Man versus. Man, I love that song. I love that whole EP, man. Great job, guys. Great job. As my man Chad said, next week the lyric video is going to be out. It actually drops on Monday. I'll have it on my show on Thursday. It's going to be great. Lots of new stuff going on, man. Even though the pandemic has essentially kicked everybody in the proverbial testicle fortitude. We are still jamming out. We're still doing this thing. And I want to take some time out, man, to give a few shout-outs. So there are venues that are suffering right now, and particularly to the point where, like, the health department's not getting back to them, the community's not really supporting them. Like, we're at a point, we're at a crossroads in our music scene and in our community where we have to come together. This is no longer a me and they and them and whatever wordage you want to use. This is more than it's ever been an us problem. And we have to come together to get out of this thing. So if that means that we have to play free shows, if that means that we have to get people, we have to set an example somewhere. We have to show the people that it's okay. I understand your concerns. COVID is what it is, and people are sick. Whether you believe that they're sick, or you don't believe they're sick, or you don't believe the thing, or whatever, it doesn't matter. What matters is the bottom line of the whole thing. Our local businesses, our local people, and our local venues. And when I say venues, I don't just mean brick and mortar. I'm talking about the street teams. I'm talking about the bartenders, the waitresses. I'm talking about everybody. We're all affected by this, and we're all in the same damn boat. So while you're on Facebook talking about, well, rah, rah, and over here being Charlie Brown about certain subjects, if you got time to bitch, you got time to make a difference. And that's all I'm saying. At the end of the day, I'm tired of keeping my mouth shut. I've been keeping my mouth shut for way too long, and a lot of people have noticed that I have been keeping my mouth shut, and it's over. The time for being nice and just sitting back and not standing up for what is really going on is over. We either succeed together or we fail together. And that's what I'm all about here. We have to come up with a plan. So I've been devising some plans. I've been working with Chad from Then Falls the Sky and the band. I've also been working with Greg from Ignasium. All these bands are coming together for ideas to make things happen. Yeah, you can't get to a venue right now. Okay, great. But can we find some place to play? Can we find some place to live stream? Can we bring music to you one way or another? The answer is absolutely. And we're going to do that. And I'm excited about it, man. And I'm so honored and humbled, man, to be able to be invited in to your living room, to be in this right now. It's pretty awesome. We got about 10 minutes with horoscopes coming up at 10 o'clock. Make sure you guys get those in. The Hemsworth brothers. They decided to get rid of their bro pad. Chris and Liam and the eldest Luke are looking to sell their family beach house for a possible six-figure profit. The Aussie trio of Hollywood actors has listed the Malibu property they share for a cool $4.9 million. That's nearly $1.5 million more than they paid for it 4 years ago. It's unclear why the dudes are unloading their brotherly digs, but the 4,612 square foot sleek modernized beach pad has been left unchanged since they bought it, but that's a good thing though, because it comes with 4 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, and a nice open floor plan that includes a spacious media room, a chef's kitchen, which my wife would absolutely freak out about, and a wine cellar, which my Italian ass would love very much. Out back, there's a scenic dining deck and a sauna, along with gardens that lead to a nice backyard. Perfect for siblings to do a little roughhousing and playing around. Just not these siblings anymore. Eric Haskell, the agent, holds the listing. So if you're in the market and you happen to have $4.9 million just laying around in your kid's piggy bank, Give my airman Eric Haskell a call. He'll hook you up with that house. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So, in sports news, you know how I love a good story, right? Dallas Stars honored with puppies for Cup run. Got this story. This is pretty adorable, alright? An animal shelter in Texas was so grateful for the Dallas Stars' epic run to the Stanley Cup Finals this month, it named 4 puppies after the team. Jamie, Ben, Kiwi, and Dallas. 4 cute little puppies who will forever be tied to the hockey team thanks to the heroics of a real-life Jamie Benn and Joel Kvarakia. It looks like TMZ Sports was talking about this shelter, Operation Kindness in North Texas, just made the names official and is now putting the dogs up for adoption. I got a few pics here. I'm going to drop the link in there. But you want to check out these pics because they're so little. Like, it melts your music heart. I don't care how metal you are. I don't care how rock you are. These pups are going to break your heart. As for the real-life stars, though, we're sure they're flattered by the naming, but they've still got some work left to do in the playoffs to finish everything off. Dallas will face the winner of the Islanders Lightning series, and you can imagine the number of dogs they'll have named after them if they can win that. It's going to be pretty crazy. Colin Kaepernick. He's got a special Nike jersey, and it's sold out in seconds. The resale market is on fire. He's in very high demand right now, Mr. Kaepernick, at least when it comes to his jersey. Nike offered up a special limited edition CK7 jersey on its website earlier today, and within seconds they were sold out. The jersey, called the Icon 2.0, commemorates the 4-year anniversary of Colin's kneeling demonstration in the NFL. It's an all-black jersey with Kaepernick's name and number 7 on the back. If the jersey looks familiar, it's because LeBron James wore the triple black uni on his way to Game 5 of the Lakers playoff series with the Houston Rockets last week. The jersey retails for about $150 a pop, but minutes after they flew off the Nike shelves, they were being offered up on resale sites like StockX and eBay for 3 times the original price. I did some research on this, and in fact, one was sold on StockX for $400 already. Several more being offered up in the $400 to $500 range. It seems like the type of sales blitz that went down for a special Colin Kaepernick Air Force One sneaker back in 2019. Colin posted about the special Nike jersey saying, 4 years ago, I took a knee to protest against systematic racism and social injustice. And it was that day that the number on my jersey would come to represent something greater than football, something greater than me. Yeah. Since then, the number 7 jersey has become a symbol of advancing the liberation and well-being of black and brown communities. Thank you for standing true. Kaepernick seems to be doing well off the field. His Nike merch is in high demand, and he's been ranked as the top free agent quarterback in Madden 2021 video game. But on field, there are still some issues. He hasn't received a single offer for a tryout from the NFL club, despite saying he still thinks that he wants to play and that he is at the best of his life. Weigh in on this. I'm curious what you guys have to say about it, man. It is definitely, one of those things that, it's I don't know, man. We gotta do something, man. And I just snapped back to the chat after reading the story, and I see Sean Fitzpatrick in there offering up his parking lot for a jam space. I'm so fucking down. Oh, let's do it. Oh, let's do it. I want to find out what the noise ordinance is. I want to find out what we can do. I don't care if it's just an hour. I don't care if it's 2 hours. I don't give a shit. We're going to do it. It'll be great. I think it would be great. We would need to have a good, strong Wi-Fi or internet signal. Maybe run an Ethernet cable directly from a router to a system. and live stream, and boom, you can have some camera angles. I got some cameras. We got some stuff. We could do this. I got a mixer. I got an AV mixer we can plug in. Oh my gosh. Sean, what have you done? The ideas. Oh, the ideas. Speaking of ideas, how about we get back to some music right now? It's 9:57. After this, we're going to do some horoscopes. Drop your horoscopes in there, your birthdays in there. We're going to get those. And let's see here. I'm going to get you some James Poole. This dude is pretty awesome. He's a singer-songwriter, and he is out of Columbus, Ohio. He's an alternative rock, tribal techno kind of genius. And, you know, we should probably check this out. And, Chuck, you are absolutely right. He's probably getting paid more not to play. And I want to raise a question. If Kaepernick does get back in the NFL and he does find a team, will he be starting quarterback? Is my first question. And my second question is he going to be a target by other players, by certain players, for all the craziness that he created? I mean, there has to be at least one NFL player that's like, oh yeah, come on back. You know, just like when Tom Brady and Gronkowski started off last week at Tampa Bay. Like, you know the Saints were like, oh yeah, Gronk and Brady, oh, we're going to stuff it in their face, you know? So it makes you wonder if there's like any leftover rivalries or anything that was left on the field that never got to be finished between Kaepernick and other quarterback or other players, other quarterbacks, other teams. You know, it'll be interesting to see. Oh, we won't get it too crazy, Sean. I promise. We won't get the cops called. if we get the cops called, we can just offer them some tea. Oh, shameless plug. Carolina Company. Check them out. chc-columbus.com. Yeah, you know, I'm not convinced either that he really wants to play. Like, it's one of those things where I think he's just enjoying getting the attention. Like, oh, cool. If my name's still in their mouth, then I'm still relevant. You know? I don't know, man. Many, many roads to go down, Mr. Kaepernick has. But, in the meantime, we're going to check out this from James Poole. This right here is 4 minutes and 22 seconds of many roads.
You will give. Is there passion on your trembling lip? Does your heart speak to me in your dreams? Are you free, babe, to give your love to me? I have traveled many roads. I've seen the darkness of my soul. I wandered around most of my life, but I have never seen anything like you. I've been dreaming about a fair girl from any time of an innocent world. I remember first glance. It's too bad, baby, we never gave it a chance. I have traveled many roads. I heard the whispering of souls. I wandered round most of my life, but I have never touched anyone like you. Our tears have been wasted on unworthy love. It's real love we tasted when we were young. I've been thinking about the time that has passed. Always looking for a love that will last. Those tender moments have all disappeared. Romantic illusions mixed with passions and fear. I have traveled many roads. I felt some sadness in my soul. I wandered round most of my life, but I have never loved anyone like you.
That's some James Poole right there. Many roads on AntmanVs. Some good stuff right there, right? Never a dull moment when you come and hang out on AntmanVs. So, if today is your birthday, then happy motherfreaking birthday. And here's your horoscope. With the new moon in your birthday and Saturn working in your favor too, the coming 12 months should be hugely productive. Set a goal and go after it with everything you've got, and the universe will remind you with success beyond your wildest dreams. Aquarius, you may need to back off a bit today. You've been through so much as of late that things have got a little mixed up, and you won't get back on track until you have managed to clear your head. Unplug yourself for now from the chaos of daily life. Pisces, you won't agree with everything that other people tell you today, but you will see the logic in what they're saying. You'll also see that you've been a bit too emotional in recent weeks. The cosmic message is, feel less and think more. Aquarius, you have enough on your plate. Aquarius, let me rephrase. Aries, you have enough on your plate as it is without taking on even more responsibilities. Today's new moon could encourage you to believe that your physical and mental powers know no bounds, but that's so far from the truth. So don't push yourself too hard or too far. Taurus, insist that you receive what you are worth today. If you give the people you deal with, both at work and in your private life, the impression that you will accept less than inevitably, they will offer less. Demand top dollar and make sure that you get it. Geminis, what seems like bad news early in the day will turn out to be good news later in the day. So, don't think the powers that be have it in for you. You're actually more favored than most at the moment, and your star will continue to rise. Cancers, today's new moon urges you to stay focused on your primary objective and not let others tempt you down paths you don't need to go down. Leave trivial things to trivial people and get on with what's making your world and the world in general a better place. Leos, Focus on what you enjoy today, even if there are other things you could be doing that would make you more money. If you're happy with your activities, then that should be reward enough. They don't have to make you rich as well. My fellow Virgos, if you are tempted to take some kind of gamble today, it could pay off, thanks to the new moon in your sign. However, there are no guarantees whatsoever, and you would be wise to work out the odds before committing yourself beyond the point of no return. Damn. It's always a good one whenever I have the horoscope. It's like, damn. Libra, if you want to get more enjoyment from life, then you need to keep things simple. The more you have going on, and the more you are focused on getting ahead in the world, the less time and energy you'll have for what makes you glad to be alive. Scorpios, your star is very much on the rise at the moment, and today's new moon alongside a marvelous Sun-Saturn link will encourage you to aim higher than ever before. Yes, of course, you have limits, but within those limits, all things are possible. Right? Right. Sagittarius, the more others tell you that maybe it would be best if you did something a little less challenging, the more you must push yourself above and beyond what you have already achieved. Steer clear of the pessimists and set your sights on greatness. Last but not least, Capricorns, Saturn, your ruler, endows you with levels of courage and energy that make all things possible, at least for those fortunate enough to be born under your sign. Do what makes you feel most alive and keep doing it until all your dreams come true. Those are your horoscopes, folks. We are live on AntmanVs, and tonight's horoscopes were sponsored by Carolina Hemp Company. Check them out, chc-columbus.com. Oh, man. So, throughout the show, I've been hanging out, like, kind of playing with this ginger smooth honey during the show. It's quite tasty, quite addictive, I can almost guarantee. It's pretty awesome. I'm going to make some tea after the show, though. See how that does. But yeah, like, so I think it's absolutely necessary that we try to, you know, get back to music as a whole, you know, and I think it's time to come up with some creative ways to make that happen for our community. And, you know, I think we could get some food trucks involved. I think we could get all kinds of things involved. I think we could really do something here, you know. Also, on a side note, I'm working on a project to get donuts and coffee for the local fire department, CPD, or CFD, sorry, CFD, Columbus Fire Department. And so I'm reaching out to Tim Hortons, and I'm going to reach out to a couple other local places. You know, Tim Hortons is a very commercial coffee shop, so I was thinking about maybe like working out, hitting up like Crimson Cup, or Peace, Love, and Donuts. I don't know if you've had a chance to check those guys out, man. Great stuff over there. My inner fat kid is screaming right now for some Peace, Love, and Donuts. If you haven't had a chance to check them out, definitely do that. But in all things big and large, let's get back to some music, shall we? I got some Black Train 27 for you guys right here, man. These guys are out of Nashville, Tennessee. And I come across this new song they have. It's called Two Wilted Roses. I've never played it before on the show. And so it's going to be a MFP world premiere. And I want to know what you guys think about this song. It's pretty good. Kind of, I don't want to say November Rain, like Guns N' Roses kind of feel, but I don't know. You'll know what I mean. You'll know what I mean. Let's check it out right now.
Music Familia Production, world premiere.
Jackie don't love you anymore. satisfied. Once we were lovers, now we just can't find the time. Jackie don't love you anymore. She don't talk, I won't talk to roses dying on the vine. She don't love you anymore. Jackie don't love you anymore.
Music Familia Production, world premiere.
There's no more democracy. There's no more democracy. Rocks in your stench is not a fallacy. Your stench is not a fallacy. Apple, go on and take a bite of me. Go on, take that bite now. You gotta know what you do, or it's death, or you. I've been scared all along, man, I got never strong. I've been scared all along, but you never heard my song.
Shamrock Printing, dedicated to providing high-quality printing and graphic design solutions. Located at 82 South 3rd Street, Newark, Ohio. Fast, reliable, and local. Screen printing, graphic design, banners, and so much more. Owner-operators Ace Winters and Jonathan Boyer go above and beyond to provide their customers with the best service, knowledge, and professionalism that only a local business can provide. So before you go to that other print shop, go to shamrockprinting.com today, or give them a call, 740-349-2244, or find Shamrock Printing on Facebook, and be sure to tell them that Ant-Man sent you. Paul's nightclub, located at 901 South Broad Street in Lancaster, Ohio, has it all. For over 30 years, Janine Cunningham and a friendly crew at Paul's have been serving patrons with the very best local music and carry-out in the area. Everything you need, all in one place. Next time you are in Lancaster and want to go to a place that makes you feel right at home, be sure to stop at Paul's Nightclub and say hi. Check out some awesome local music and grab yourself some carry-out. 901 South Broad Street, Lancaster, Ohio, 43130. Or call 740-215-4805. Hey, what's up, Music Familia? It's about that time of year again when you start to get that urge to want to show off your summertime bods.
Say what?
But before you do, let me ask you this. Are you modified? It's an easy answer. Go ahead. I'll wait. Time's up. No, not even close. But let me help you out. Go to richregal740.com or call 740-205-7503. Located at 737 North Columbus Street in Lancaster, Ohio, Rich and the crew at Modified Studios Tattoo Gallery have been providing safe, sterile, clean, and beyond professional ink for over 15 years. I'm not just a spokesperson, I'm also a client. After hitting my 6-year sober date, I wanted something special. Honestly, I think half the battle was finding something that was going to have lasting memory. I brought my picture in, and Rich gave it more life on my arm than the picture had itself. So do yourself a favor. Book your appointment today, 740-205-7503, or go to richregal740.com today. Mention AntmanVs before your scheduled appointment and get 20% off. Get out there and make it pop! Make it pop! Get modified today.
Cold Cock American Herbal Flavored Whiskey. At Cold Cock, we believe life is about taking your shot. It's about sharing your soul with the people who care to listen, not selling it to whoever will buy it. At Cold Cock, we also believe fine spirits are truly about celebrating the greatest moments in life with true friends. And that's what we strive to put into every bottle of Cold Cock American Herbal Flavored Whiskey. So here's our best wish to whatever you raise your glass for. Take your shot. Cold Cock American Herbal Flavored Whiskey. Must be 21 to drink, and please drink responsibly.
Hey, what's up, fam? I got a question for you. Do you like barbecue? I mean, like real barbecue. Slow cooked for hours, seasoned with only the best ingredients? Then check out Lynettes Country BBQ. My man Larry's been barbecuing the best meats for over 25 years. Lynettes also does catering for any major event. So the next time you want quality barbecue and you don't want to pay an arm and a leg, call Larry and Lynettes Country BBQ at 740-304-5303. For more information on details and locations, check them out on Facebook at Lynettes Country BBQ.
Mexico's Lincoln County War was where it all took place, with blood on the floor, gunshots in the air, the eyes wing chair. Yeah, I'm on fire. There's no stopping me, chugging cold whiskey. Yeah, I'm on fire. Yeah, I guess that's where I got my cold-blooded faith. You can catch me now. Shout it out. Yeah, I'm on fire. There's no stopping me, chugging cold whiskey. Yeah, I'm on fire. Strapping on my boots, got the ladies loose. There's no hope for you to take me Yeah, I'm on fire. There's no stopping me, chugging cold whiskey. Yeah, I'm on fire. Strapping on my boots, got the ladies loose. There's no hope for you to take me
Pedal to the floor. Get there in an hour or two. Rolling down the open road. Both hands on the wheel. Never seen to worry about causing a stir. Tennessee whiskey and a fat old line. Gonna take a fast lane to the Alabama line. Striking matches, causing a scene. Been biding my time, trying to get on out of here.
never gets old. Rusted Reserve right there. Brand new stuff. King of the Road. Yeah. How about some Wicked Sun right here? I love me some Digital God.
Slowly descends
Digital God, the Wicked Sun right there. Hanging out live, AntmanVs. I want to take some time right now, man. It's 10:30. We got about a half hour left of the show. I just want to jump in real quick, man, and let you all know how much I appreciate y'all coming and hanging out in the chat, man. I appreciate every week y'all supporting me, tolerating me, putting up with me. I don't know if you guys saw, but over the course of the week, I actually had a good friend of mine, somebody that Well, let me start off with this. It's funny to me, you know, doing this thing, doing social media, doing all the stuff that, you know, I've done. It's crazy to me to think that it's not about when you do something on social media and you set out to do something like what I've set out to do, you know, it's a big undertaking. And sometimes you don't really think about the people that aren't posting and aren't commenting and aren't reacting to your posts. And I'm sure if you're a band, even a business owner, an artist, an independent artist, sometimes we tend to be hardest on the people that don't show any love or don't comment or don't do anything. And sometimes those people are depending on you. They may not comment, they may not post, they may not even show any interest, but they're there. And they're in the forefront, and they're just watching. You know? And earlier this week, I was in a unique situation. I got a pretty interesting phone call. The gentleman that I have known, or he had been following me and what I've done and what I've been doing. Like, he's followed me everywhere that I've went as a follower on social media. And he shared with me that for the past 10 or so years, he's been fighting TBI. And, you know, he went to his doctor's appointment, and it was basically a doctor's appointment that's going to decide the rest of his life. And I didn't get into elaborate posts on my post, and I'll read my post to you, and we'll, you know, go from there. You know, he said he had an appointment to decide where his life goes. He said that I've been an inspiration and a savior to him, showing him that you can do anything if you stay the course and constantly show up. He said that there have been times that he thought about ending his life with pills, making a left-hand turn on a right road, even cutting his wrists. For those of you out there, if you've ever heard a grown man cry, I'm not talking like the wimpy shit. I'm serious. Like, we're having a serious conversation here. If you've ever heard a grown man cry, it's heartbreaking. Because us as men go through so many things in our life, and we don't buckle, we don't break, we don't back down. But to hear a grown man be at that mental, emotional, physical position that he felt he had nowhere to turn. He told me that he's my biggest fan, and he asked for my help. And so I did what I know to do. From somebody who's been in treatment, somebody who's tried to commit suicide 3 times, you know, and all the anxiety and all the depression and all the things that I go through on a daily basis, man, I try to look at it like it's important. It's every person is important. Everything that they say is important. And sometimes I fall short. Sometimes I fall on my face because I'm not able to show the support that I want to that I want to show. Sometimes I don't see the posts that I want to see. You know, sometimes Facebook is not showing posts. Sometimes I miss things. I can't live on social media, you know. So when somebody messages me like this, it catches my attention. So I made some calls, got some Rolodex calls out. I have this book, and I'm not going to say it's a black book, but it's a book that I have, and it sits right here next to my computer. And it's every contact number, every phone number, everybody that I've ever worked with, communicated with, supported, whether it be music, whether it be, rehab, whether it be counseling, whether it be any of that stuff. I just have it there, you know, because sometimes I need those numbers, not necessarily for in the situation where other people need them, but I need them, you know. I am by far no means like cured or anything like that, you know. I still have anxiety, I still have depression, I still have nightmares from my accident. I relive my accident. You know, my accident was in 2009, and I still relive my accident every night, at least once. You know, cold sweats, fears, all that stuff. You know, and so when this gentleman reached out, I felt that I needed to do something. So I reached out to a few people and a few organizers. And I'm not gonna post this update on my Facebook page because I don't know. I'm just gonna fill you guys in. So the update is that I got him into care. I got him into a facility. He not only has lodging, but he has transportation to and from his treatments. His wife gets to stay there with him. And he is going to be able to try to focus on a better quality life. And that is what helps me sleep at night. My goal in doing this whole thing behind me here, this right here, music, family, shows. And that's what it's all about for me. And it doesn't necessarily have to be in that order. I strongly believe in what we do and how we do it. And if I can ever do anything to empower, support, push, motivate, anything, I'm going to do it. Because whether you know it or not, you inspire me. Each and every one of you that's sitting in the chat room right now, believe it or not, you guys inspire me. I could go down the list, man, honestly. You know? From the artists, to the music lovers, to the local business owners. Because you know what? It takes testicular fortitude, and sorry ladies, I don't want to leave you out, vaginal fortitude as well, to open up a business, put yourself out there in any shape or form, whether it be a music supporter. You know, it takes a lot of guts to be a fan and reach out to your band, to a band, and say, hey, I really like your music, and hope they even pay attention to you, that they even acknowledge you, you know. And that's why I try to acknowledge all my fans and all my supporters and everybody every show, because it's just that important to me. And you know, there are other podcasts out there. There's hundreds of millions of other podcasts around, and there's other things going on every day, you know. But I focus on what I'm doing right now, and who I'm doing it with, and I try to not look at the big picture, but the small picture, because most oftentimes the big picture's already covered, you know. So I try to be there for the small picture, you know, for the I hate using this terminology, but the little people. Like, you know, like, I consider myself a little person. Not only physically, but, like, as a public figure. You know, like, a lot of people are like, you need to be, you're a hero, you're this, you're that. Like, you know what, though? At the end of the day, I am just me. I am one person. And I'm a firm believer that if I can make a change, you can make a change. And you just have to want to. You have to want it bad enough. And, I don't know. You know, he's well on his way to recovery. He's way on... he's well on his way to get somewhere. And, you know... I'm just glad, you know, I'm just glad that he was able to get there, you know, wow, a little tug on the heartstring there for Ant-Man, but you know what, like, the great thing about what we do, man, is to be able to just laugh it off and have a great day and power on, but like I said, it's the people that sit in the back and don't say anything, you know, so if you ever post something or you ever feel like somebody's not paying attention, I assure you, I am. We are. Us. People are. Just remember that. David, make sure you find that YouTube page for Sunstealer and subscribe to that mofo, because that dude's doing some hot stuff. So let's get back into the music, man. We're going to hit our neighborhood real quick. I'm excited about this. Going down the line, I come across this band, and it was different. It was different. Now, I've become a quick fan. I played Faye about 2 weeks ago. She reached out to me and asked me to play this song called Extortionate. And this song is different. It's just under 4 minutes. We're going to get into this. When we come back, we're going to do This Day in Music. We're going to jam out some more. We're going to close out the show. Again, thank you guys for all your support. I love you guys, man. We're at 960 subscribers. I would love to get to 1,000 subscribers. If I can get to 1,000 subscribers, that allows me to monetize my YouTube channel. But I'm not going to monetize my YouTube channel for the reasons that people monetize their YouTube channel. I am going to monetize my YouTube channel to get funds from the show. And the funds that I get from the show, I'm going to donate to our local community. I'm not talking about big organizations. I'm talking about the little organizations. It's going to be fun. I'm excited about it. So, if you want to get in on it, if you haven't already, subscribe to the YouTube channel. 960 subscribers. We need to hit 1,000 before we can. We're already well over the amount of hours and minutes to be viewed and all that. We're well above that, thanks to you guys and all the replays and all the shares and support you guys give me. If we can hit 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to monetize the YouTube channel. I'm going to donate all the money that I get. It's not going to be millions of dollars. It's not going to be hundreds of dollars. But every little bit helps, and every little bit is going to go back to my community where it needs to go. We have a couple plans as well. To come up with a way to get back into music. I talked about it 2 weeks ago on the show. You know, we're going to move along and see what happens. But in the meantime, let's check out some Faye right here. This is Extortionate.
My tired bag of bones, full of endless soaring hopes. Get my mind to break from all my troubles with. Suffocate from lack of continence. I just wanna take flight. Rolling Stone is the best lucid dream I have ever known. Reality has a deep bite, but I've got a deeper appetite for audacious freedom. I just wanna take flight, fly away into the night. Get my mind to break from all my troubles with. Suffocate from lack of continence. I just wanna take flight. What if I can't find my way back down? That's okay, my head's always been in the clouds. I just wanna take flight, fly away into the night. I just wanna take flight, fly away into the night. Get my mind to break from all my troubles with. Suffocate from lack of continence. I just wanna take flight.
Who is up for some banjo?
Can you see that smoke rising? It's falling down over the hills. It's that time of year again, let's go. I can smell her scent coming down the Daniel Boone Parkway. Pretty soon she'll be at Shepherd's Trail, you know. And Agatha, won't you fire up your granddaddy still? Agatha, won't you fire up your granddaddy still? That's just how where she come from, and that's just how she was raised. Down here in the hills of Harlantown, she never had a choice, she never had a voice, but she'd take her granddaddy's moonshine into town. Like won't you fire up your granddaddy still? Like won't you fire up your granddaddy still? Well, Aggie girl, I gotta make you mine now. won't you fire up your granddaddy steel? Agatha, won't you fire up your granddaddy steel? Agatha, Aggie girl, won't you be mine and teach me the secrets to your granddaddy's steel?
The world changes soon, can get a doobie on a plane, but there's Uzis in our schools. Every dude who touched a boob or a booty getting me tooed. What you expect from the kids who went to Hooters after school? We're all triggered and defensive, we're all racist and we're sexist. We all grew up watching South Park. How are we offended? Now being fat is beautiful? Name a thing that you can't do. Jumping jacks, run a mile, live past 42. Man, it used to be cool to just flip a bird to the system, and now it's trendy to be triggered and pretend you're a victim. It's my race, it's my weight, it's because I'm a Christian. I hate the internet and anyone who has an opinion. And everybody angry if you say white. Okay, fine. Pass me the brush and I'll paint my face to the shades right. Let's talk about abortion. Sorry, tell me how this works. Bacteria is life on Mars, but a heartbeat isn't life on Earth? Weird. Y'all so stupid. Why are y'all so stupid? Get better problems, I swear to God that y'all want them. Y'all so dumb. People so stupid. People so dumb. People so boo-hoo, wah, wah, wah. Get better issues, we're gonna run out of tissues, it's so dumb. I'm a hater cause I can't relate to gay pride. Call me homophobic because I don't wanna date guys. K-tight. I for one am not surprised the world declined along the way. Give trophies to children for losing just cause they decide to play. We exercise our right to vote and hate the politicians. Ay, this is a democracy, it's partly your decision. Ay, this is weird, feels like this a different year. If I identify as a female, then when my balls and penis disappear. Children want a gender switch and hating men is feminist. Depression and anxiety are trendy, we're too sensitive. Invented 80 genders, mad the world is not accepting it. Then gave them more attention than normal women and men can get. What a contradiction, being human is so tragic. Focus on minorities, ignoring all the masses. Hallelujah, everyone. Activism saved the planet. No more plastic straws and paper, just paper straws wrapped in plastic. Congratulations. Y'all so stupid. Why are y'all so stupid? Get better problems, I swear to God that y'all want them. Y'all so dumb. People so stupid. People so dumb. People so boo-hoo, wah, wah, wah. Get better issues, we're gonna run out of tissues, it's so dumb. Look, I get it, it's like the world is going crazy. Seems like a school shooting happens almost daily. The racism, rape culture, hatred that we're facing is way too ingrained for our hashtags to change it. We've become so lazy and complacent, afraid of our generation. We think activism's Instagramming memes and complaining. It's a problem when there's actually actions you could be taking, but you're triggered so you just cry like a baby. Y'all so stupid. Why are y'all so stupid? Get better problems, I swear to God that y'all want them. Y'all so dumb. People so stupid. People so dumb. People so boo-hoo, wah, wah, wah. Get better issues, we're gonna run out of tissues. It's so dumb.
Yeah, Tom McDonald. People are so stupid, right? Right. Hanging out live, Ant-Man Versus, man. Thank you guys for coming and hanging out with me tonight. We're going to get into this day in music right now. Are you ready for this? Oh, Crystal, that's Tom McDonald, and that song's called People So Stupid. This is a YouTube video. You can check it out. Or I can air it for you next week. This day in music brought to you by ShamrockPrinting.com. Ace Winners and Jonathan Boyer over there, 82 South 3rd Street. Newark, Ohio, 43055, or shamrockprinting.com, 740-349-2244. Let them know that Ant-Man sent you, and you can probably get a good merch deal. If you're looking for screen printing, you're looking for new merch, looking for new ideas to stay relevant in what's going on in 2020 and 2021. If you're planning for the new year already, hit up Shamrock Printing, let them know Ant-Man sent you, and they'll hook you up. 1964. This is before my time. I'm an 80s kid. I was born in 83, which I probably instantly made everybody in my chat room feel really freaking old. Mr. Eric B., thank you for coming and hanging out, bro. I really appreciate you coming tonight and jamming out with us. Means a lot, man. And I sincerely apologize that I have not got to meet you face to face. Thank you for coming in and sharing with me this night. And hopefully you subscribe to the YouTube channel. And hopefully I made a lifelong follower out of you, man. And if you're into music, if you play music, if you know any bands, add me on Facebook. Let's connect and let's get some music rolling. 1964, the Rolling Stones. The police arrived at Rolling Stones' gig at the ABC Theatre in Carlisle, England, after trouble broke out with 4,000 fans at the concert. Can you imagine, in 2020, if a local venue could house 4,000 fans? Man. Shit's changed. So much. 1976, this day in music, the Sex Pistols played a gig for the inmates at Chelmsford Prison, Essex in England. Good stuff. 1978, the video for Queen's Signal Bicycle Race was filmed at Wimbledon Stadium in Wimbledon, UK, of course. The tennis place, for anybody who doesn't know. It featured 65 naked female professional models racing around the stadium's track on bicycles, which had been hired for the day. The rental company was reported to have requested payment for all the saddles when they found out how their bikes had been used. Oh, gosh. I'm going to post a link to that video in the chat so you guys can check it out on your own after the show if you want. We're going to step it up a little bit. 1991, this day in music, Guns N' Roses, over 4 million copies of Guns N' Roses' album Use Your Illusion 1 and Use Your Illusion 2 were simultaneously released for retail sale, making it the largest ship-out in pop history in the U.S. Last but not least, we're going to be out the door here with this. In 2011, Jimi Hendrix, the estate of Jimi Hendrix, gave the go-ahead for another round of archival releases nearly 41 years to the day after the singer's death. The 4 new products included an expanded version of his landmark Winterland concerts in 1968, a revamp of 1972 live compilation, and an upgraded, and I mean upgraded, DVD with his final UK festival gig, and a DVD reissue of some old talk show appearances that he did. Great stuff right there, man. Great, great stuff. That, folks, is This Day in Music, brought to you by Paul's Nightclub. Janine Cunningham down there. Great venue, great carryout. 901 South Broad Street, Lancaster, Ohio, 43130. Or give her a call, let her know that you support her, and let her know that you heard about her on Ant-Man Versus at 740-215-4805. Some of these businesses and some of these people that I promote and support, man, need our help. So even if you don't buy anything from them, even if you don't really, know them, or you don't really, know much about them, you should still reach out and be like, hey, I heard about you from Ant-Man, or hey, I support you. Show some love. Share a post. Check them out. Whatever. Just some advice. Next week, we got a brand new show. Going to be live 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you guys are, in the meantime, I've been a little behind on my episodes. I have a lot of fans. A lot of people have been asking me about my, Apple Music and my locations for that. And I have not, I have not really been uploading my episodes like I probably should. But you can recap a lot of them at thespeaker.com /shows. I'm actually going to drop a link in there for you guys. You can check it out. And, I'm going to be uploading this show and all that stuff more, and I do apologize. But mfpforlife.com is coming soon. New merch is coming soon. New website, new store, all that fun stuff. Let me know what you want to wear. Let me know what you will wear. Let me know what you like, what you don't like, whatever. We're going to get that done. Shout out to everybody who tuned in tonight. Thank you guys for doing what you do as artists and musicians. I appreciate all y'all. I want to remind everybody that all of the music and all the music videos aired are not ours. We give all the rights to the artists, musicians who create these works. We love you. Thank you guys so much, man. I want to shout out to my sponsors, Carolina Hemp Company, Lynettes Country BBQ, Shamrock Printing, Paul's Nightclub. Make sure you guys check out Carolina Hemp Company, chc-columbus.com. Check them out, 5212 North High Street, Suite A. Let Sean and Cheryl know that I sent you. Check out some awesome products and support local business. I am your host, Ant-Man. I'm live every week. I want to pose a question before I get out the door. If I was to charge $1 a month, if I could get, would you subscribe to something that I provided extra for $1 a month? That would be like, yeah, $1 a month for some extra content or something. What do you think? Message me on Facebook. Let me know what you think. We're going to get out the door here. I love you guys again. I love you so much. Thank you all. Have a great rest of your night, man. I'm going to go play me some Borderlands 3. Oh, by the way, before I go, shout out to Katie, Schoolcraft, and I want to give a shout out, a massive, massive shout out to Crystal Ortiz's little man. I know he's watching, wherever he is. Horns up, little dude. I love you, man. And I'll get your merch out to you guys real soon. Then Falls the Sky. I love you guys. Chad, I'll see you soon. We'll talk soon. Hit me up when you're free. All right, y'all. Have a good rest of your night. Good rest of your weekend. Check out all these awesome sponsors. And Sean, we're going to put a show on in your parking lot. I swear to God. I'm out the door. See ya.